Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of the MUSpartans.com Spartan Show for the week of September the 4th through the 8th, 2017. Our first show for the 2017-2018 academic year. On our first show of the year, we welcome in head cross-country coach Geoff Lambert as he'll reflect on the annual Hokum Karam race from last Friday, and assistant women's soccer coach Beal and senior captain Courtney Hersick drop by to discuss their opening weekend against Trine University and St. Mary's College. Stay tuned.
Up first on today's show is head men's and women's cross-country coach Geoff Lambert. Coach, thanks for stopping by the show. Can you start by reflecting on both teams' runner-up finishes at this year's Hokum Karam that MU hosted last Friday?
First thing, I want to say thanks for having me. I really appreciate being on the show. I really appreciate the work that you guys have been doing this year. We were excited to host last Friday night. Manchester Hokum Karam has become an annual thing that we've been doing here for quite some time. This year we were fortunate enough to kick off Manchester's fall athletic calendar here at home, so we were really excited about that. The teams ran better than they did at Alumni, which is always the goal. We want to be better every time we race, and so we're just focused on getting better every day and looking forward to the future.
Awesome. Coach, the Hokum Karam is not a traditional cross-country competition. Can you tell the viewing audience what the race is, how it started, and what it means to host this event?
The Hokum Karam is a two-person relay type event where we wind up with the team score at the end. It was originated at Wabash College actually by Stan Huntsman. He started it to try to get in some early season races and some fitness for his team. And so it's something that is kind of taken off here in Indiana. It's kind of an Indiana thing. It's an early season meet where it's fun and it's different, and so it's something that we look forward to hosting every year.
Awesome. Last question, Coach. The team recently received some recognition on the HGAC preseason polls, with the women picked to win the conference and the men's finished come runner-up. What's your response to those accolades?
That's a great reflection on what the program has accomplished in the past and what the teams were able to accomplish last year. Right now, we're focused on things that we can control, and that's getting better on a day-to-day basis. Right now, the team's trying to find an identity and trying to figure out what kind of discipline we want to bring every day to practice. A lot of people assume that discipline or think that discipline is punishment or you get in trouble, but it's really, there's something out there that you want to do, but you shouldn't do it. Can you keep yourself from doing it? And then on the other hand, there's something that you should do, but you don't want to do it. Can you make yourself do it? And so we're trying to figure out what kind of team we want to be and how good we want to be.
Awesome. Good luck this season.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now it's time to meet our Spartan Show MVP of the week. This week we honor the Manchester University women's golf team, who won the Mount St. Joseph University Invitational by beating Mount St. Joseph, Oakland City University, Thomas More College, and St. Mary's of the Woods. The Spartans carded rounds of 358 and 359 en route to a 15-stroke cushion over the second-place team. Katie Smith was the highest individual finisher for the Spartans, shooting 176 over the 2 rounds to finish third individually. Congratulations, ladies.
Assistant women's soccer coach Beal and senior captain Courtney Hersick now join us on the set. Coach, the team opened the season with 2 matches against MIAA opponents this past weekend, Trine University and St. Mary's College. Can you reflect on the matches and maybe what some of the positives were that you take away as a coaching staff?
Yeah, definitely. We played 2 very good teams. Trine, they have really technical players, which was a challenge for us, but we saw a lot of positives there defensively. We were a little bit on the defensive side, so we got to see a lot of the defensive side of our team, which was great, and held them for the most part, but they just had really quick forwards that would get in behind and stuff. So a positive there is just realizing one of our weaknesses and now moving forward from that.
Okay. Courtney, this season you were selected to serve as one of the 4 captains for the team. What does it mean for you personally to be selected for this position?
So our teammates actually nominated us and chose us, so it's all team driven. It's an honor. I have 3 other co-captains, and there's such a mutual respect for each other, so it's definitely an honor.
Sure. Coach, so you do have a busy week ahead of you. You got 3 matches lined up for this week. How does the coaching staff prep the players for such a busy week, and how do you keep your athletes focused on each individual game?
Yeah, we definitely have the mentality where we take it 1 game at a time. So right now we're focused on Rochester for Wednesday, and just with a bit of a short roster, just trying to manage bodies as much as we can. So we actually had today completely off. it was a rest day for them and just kind of a recovery day. So making sure that when we have the time available to give time off, we do that, and just keeping practices pre-game a little bit lighter, and just trying to stay healthy.
Good, sure. So Courtney, last question. This year's team definitely has a lot of upperclassmen on your team. So what's it like to enter your senior season knowing so many players that you've played with over the last few years and not so many freshmen to get to know that are brand new to the program?
It's bittersweet. I get to experience this with my best friends. From the get-go, we've all been really close, and we all have the same goals and aspirations, and it's good for the freshmen to see. So I think they have something really nice to look up to.
Sure. Absolutely. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining us. Good luck this week. I know it's going to be a busy schedule, but we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
It was a busy opening weekend of the 2017-18 athletics calendar. The initial home event of the year was the men's and women's cross-country season, as Trine University, the University of St. Francis, and Anderson University joined the Spartans. Trine captured both team titles, with the Spartans finishing second in each event. The sophomore duo of Hannah Wapas and Emily Lynn topped the women's finishes, taking third, while senior Blake Harris and freshman Lucas Fontinez led the men by placing eighth. On the soccer field, MU women began their home slate with a 4-1 loss to non-conference foe St. Mary's Sunday. Senior Kelsey Robb deposited the goal for the Spartans with an assist from Courtney Hersick. The black and gold football team traveled to Angola last Thursday for their annual opener against Trine. Sophomore quarterback Alex Downer threw for 143 yards and a touchdown, while senior wide receiver Dakota Nelson caught a touchdown and threw for another to highlight a 35-12 defeat. Other highlights came from senior wide receiver Bailey Parton, who gathered 4 catches for 93 yards and his first collegiate touchdown, and the defensive trio of DeLon Barnes, Jacob Hooper, and Jack Kay, who finished with 9 tackles each.
That's all the time we have for this week's edition of the Spartan Show. Make sure to stay up to date with all Manchester University athletics stats, scores, and news by visiting www.muspartans.com, the internet home for Manchester University athletics. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.